Hey there, welcome back. We got our conjuration research done. This gives us a few nice things. We took it first and foremost for Phoenix power. We do have a few E2 mages though who can do Earth power now as well, which is good. There's Voice of Apsu. We can start making Yiso now. There's a few little things in there. There's some upgraded nature summons as well. Back into enchantment for a bit. Lots of site searching. We did find some with Haruspecs. Underwater. Found a living sediment and a kelp fortress. So we get a free fortress in Embracer and 2 more nature gems per turn. So that's pretty nice. Saw another battle in Niffle, which was just special monsters attacking a Boiba. They seem to have moved completely off the fortress now. And then big news, everyone. 6 Fragrant Tomatoes Very Juicy, God of Kamatan, has broken free from his celestial imprisonment. Go check him out. He's over here in Kamatan. So this is good. This gives us water stuff now. We don't actually need Fishmaster Sog anymore. We can make Rings of Water Breathing whenever we want to. So he's going to be doing some stuff now. First and foremost, he's going to be casting Stellar Focus, though. So that's the first little Astral Global we can cast, 5 gems per month. It's not a lot, but got to start somewhere. This game only has 5 global slots. Games usually have 7 when games that I've played anyway. It's a bit restrictive, this one. Battle at the Fortress in Dra Caverns next. Probably tell how this is going to go though. There's only one mage here. Do you get Soul Slayed or Mental Blasted or what happens to you? Let's find out. So far nothing. Why am I watching this guy? What's happening? I guess all the spells just hit the guys on the palisade walls. Okay, someone got him in the end. Alright, forgive my camera work, not very good. But yeah, we took the fortress. Cool. This gives us Well of White Water and Melting Cliffs. 3 more gems. Ragdom, we got minus tax. Kishia, we got Magic Site Found, which was Gallows for a Death Gem per turn. Comes looking pretty good now. No yet, but we don't have any air access yet, so I suppose that's not too bad. Kurgnir's open. Quelling Troops have killed some stuff in the sea, and Fialog was vanquished. So I guess Nom was the last province that Fialog had. Oh well to him. Right. Before I forget, you should be making Rings of Water Breathing every turn, probably. Oh my god's busy. We'll let Sog expire now. I don't think he's going to be very useful anymore. I suppose you could cast some Voice of Apsu from this position. Maybe they're out of range from my god doing it, I'm not sure. Anyway, lots of arrows right now. Yeah, my god being awake is pretty good. Because I would like to have... the first one is Stellar Focus. But then at 7 we get Stellar Beams, which is 66 pearls per month. That's anywhere between 6 and 36 pearls a turn, which is pretty nice. I want to get this, and I want to get a big overcast on it because there's not a lot of global slots. So I'm doing a slight overcast on Stellar Focus, which is probably not necessary, but I think there are other nations in the game that probably want to cast Stellar Focus. So I'm just giving myself a little bit of protection against that. But yeah, we're making 12 per turn. It'll be 17 per turn next turn. And we're still a long way off Enchantment 7. So we've got plenty of time to get like 100 pearls in the stockpile. Whatever we've got, we're just going to dump into beams. That's the next big target. With that in mind, I probably won't attack this throne just yet because I'm going to use all the mages here to do some researching for a bit once we finished storming the castle, which is happening this turn. Nothing too different. The priests are doing holy words explicitly. I've got most mages are just doing fewer buffs, so they get straight into the Soul Slayers or whatever. These guys are doing the Earth Power. Down at the bottom, there's lots of guys who are just doing Iron Skin and then either Metal Blast or Soul Slays. There are still a few buffers in there though. Army is just 66 Sacreds, bunch of guys on God Commander as well. Some Tribes, some Archers, and some Militia. That's it. But it should go fine because there's not much left in here. Over here we're going to attack Sea of Rond. We've got the Mercenaries, we've got some these Triton Guards, we've got some Mermen. Oh, I haven't scripted this yet actually. I'm glad I looked at this. I'm not sure how to script these for underwater. We're going into Shark Tribe. Kind of scary. But, I mean, how do you script stuff underwater? Everything just walks forwards anyway. I'll put them on hold and attack, because why not? We'll see how that gets on. Best of luck to them. We can send more stuff underwater in a few turns, though. The stuff that just took Dra Caverns is just moving out, so there's all the underwater boys moving over. I'll move them over towards Lupia. Or, well, if this goes badly, I'll move them to Lupia. If it doesn't, I'm just going to move them to Cedar Woods. And the mage that's coming can pick up a Ring of Water Breathing and do some Mental Blast underwater. It'll be pretty good. So we should finish taking the sea now. The fort here for free is pretty nice, I suppose, since the lab is here. Sending a priest underwater this turn with a Ring of Water Breathing to start putting up temples. I'll try and put temples in all these provinces, because why not? So that'll be the next little task he does. And these units are still moving to Ivermark, although I might not move them towards the throne just yet. I will still take these two provinces, but yeah. I'll leave this for now. We can sit back and do a bit of research and get our globals up, I think, before we make another move. It gives us a chance to respond to this guy if he attacks us next. See what he does. Nice that my god is awake now, because it might help Dominion in this area as well. I'm always a bit worried about this region, because we're getting a lot of enemy Dominion that has Misfortune, which is really annoying. All these provinces have Misfortune in them now. It's on 5 Dark Candles. Gent is stable. I've got the H2 guy here preaching. He's been preaching it for a while. It seems to have kept this at 4 candles for a while. But maybe this will help a bit. I think that's it for this turn. Building Temple and Lab in Dra Caverns. Might not have mentioned that. But they're both getting built this turn. That's good. Storming the castle at Urgnia. Still doing site searching. I'm also summoning some goats in Cedarwood Forest, because, why not? Summon some trash in Cedarwood Forest to put something on the map. Anything else? Arcane Probing, Ring of Water Breathing, Casting Stellar Focus. Yeah, lots of site searching. And that is it for this turn. So if this goes well, that'll be the end of Kurgnia. We can take these two provinces and, yeah, we will have wrapped up our early war by turn 35? That's not too bad, I guess, because we're a pretty weak nation, let's be honest. Mercenaries, who's expiring? Oh, the swimming men. That's fine, we're done here. But that was turn 34. Thanks for watching. See you on the next turn. Hey there, welcome back. We cast Stellar Focus successfully. Good start. Did some site searching. We found 2, I think. Aerospecs found a Wall of Living Kelp, and in Nethermark we found an Enchanted Pyre. That's 1 more Nature Gem and 1 more Fire Gem. Battle in the Sea of Rond. I'm going to take out some Shark Tribe. We had quite a lot of stuff. Shark Tribe are scary though. Touch and go. So this Sea of Rond. Yeah, we lost a lot of stuff doing that. That's pretty good though, because we're done with the Triton Guards now. So killing them off is fine. And finally, battle at the fortress in Kurgnia. Here's the big one. My army. Just zoom in so that I don't know if you saw that, but immediately turn 1, just before Averted Fate goes off, we lose a mage to an arrow. Always great when that happens. Then we do get the buffs off. Lots of mindless stuff here that we can't pop. We get logged up in the gate for a little bit, playing mechanical men and skeletons and stuff. This spell, this Falling Frost spell, it's pretty powerful. It's hard for us to get... There's another big one, just clearing out my cavalry. It's hard for us to get cold resistance easily because you need F2 to cast it. And I didn't think we'd need it this much. We just struggle to get in the fort, unfortunately. Ugh, so much damage. Once we're in, it's a lot better, but yeah. Bit of a struggle. Finally start chewing through these guys. Sacreds. This is God here as well. Bunch of items. These guys all had like tons of water gems. Doing lots of spells. 2 more guys. So that was a rough one. That was rougher than I thought it would be. Maybe I should have waited to Dom kill him. But that was the battle at the fortress in Kurgnir. The mage we lost on turn 1 was a middle mage. We lost 42 of our sacreds. It's almost 2k gold. With the mage, that is 2k gold. So pretty heavy. But we took it though. Found some items as well. Found an ice aegis and an ice helmet. There we are. Message from Kurgnir, you killed our god. Wait, shouldn't Kurgnir have been eliminated this turn? Maybe the message isn't triggered till next turn. Sea Mermaids, we got 2 gems. Moliton, Harsh Winter killed. Is that one of the misfortune provinces? Yes. These poor provinces, just constantly getting hit with misfortune events. And the swimming men left us and retired. Yeah, a lot of them died. So there's Kurgnir. Got nice sights. I mean, this is 4 more water gems and an earth gem. It boosts ritual range as well, so we can do all the sight searching spells from here quite nicely. Gives a range of 6 for a lot of them now, which would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 can sight search all the way to Nevermark. Pretty good. Yeah, lost a lot of stuff though. The plan now, though, is to just sit back and do a little bit of research for a few turns. And pieces into place. I am going to take these 2 provinces, though, off Zatopek, because they're mine by rights, let's be honest. So that's fine. This turn is still tempting. Apparently winter is the worst time to attack this guy, though, judging by the Discord. So I might do another little nation inspection now on... What's this guy named? Satraani. Let's do a nation inspection on the Satraani, see what they're like. I'll see you in a moment. Let's look at Satraani, shall we? This is a nation that is Kalians. Light infantry and heavy infantry. Champions. Expensive forts. Another one with expensive forts. Air, water, and earth magic. Weak fire. Can perform blood sacrifices. Interesting. Forts are 10% more expensive. Yeah, okay, let's go through these guys. So first of all, we got the scout. They have ice blades and ice protection 1. Okay, flying scout. 35 gold, pretty nice. Wardens. Flying commanders. 80 leadership, +1 for 3. Pretty mundane. They're kind of cheap for 80 gold. For 80 leadership. Commander, right? 65? Not sure. Master Champion, 85 gold. 2 attacks, they have Chaos Power 1, Ice Protection 2, and they're Sacred. Pretty nice. They got pretty good stats to begin with as well. Swordmaster, Inspirational Leader, +2 for 4 squads, 120 leadership, 100 gold. Doesn't fly though. Pretty nice. Adept Cleric, okay. So the H1 priests have Fear 5. They are shock resistant, 10 fire resistant flying demons with perfect dark vision and chaos power 1. Pretty nice H1 priests I guess. 95 gold though. I guess they'll be vulnerable to anti-demon stuff at least. First mage. They are A1 mages with 1 pick, maybe 2. Of fire, air, earth, and blood. They have 5 fire resist, and they fly. So it looks like an nation. More air. We have air 2, earth 1, and the same picks. These guys are 15 fire resistant and flying. Magic resistance is okay, I guess. It's the same as my middle mages, 15. And they don't have chaos power or anything. We have mercurial sorcerers. These are water mages. Okay, so slightly different picks as well. They've got quite a bit of variety. They can also sacrifice nature gems to generate death gems. 5 fire resistance. Alright, so a bit of variety. And okay, those guys So this guy can only be recruited in the capital, and this guy also. There's another big mage. 340 gold gets you F1, A2, E2, Holy 1 with the Fire, Air, Earth, and Blood picks. They are old age, and lots of fire magic on them. 5 fire resistance, 10 cold resistance, flying sacred. Yeah, pretty nice mages. I mean, they fly around, which is great. Quite a bit of variety. Mostly air and earth focus though. These guys give them a bunch of different paths. So that's pretty nice. See the troops. Lancers, Ice Protection 2. That's 6 protection in Hold 3. And a magic weapon as well. With a charge bonus of first strike. They're pretty good, aren't they? Considering they're the first unit. Light Lancer, same sort of thing. And they don't have a shield. And a worse helmet as well. Ice Protection 2 again. Champion, Ice Protection 2, 5 fire resistance. They have a magic weapon. They have an ice blade and a broadsword. Also pretty nice. These aren't very expensive either. Wingless units. Just 5 fire resistance, 16 protection. Wow. Chainmail halberd, half helmet, and a kite shield. Pretty nice. Still managed to have 12 map move as well. Not too bad. Wingless Impaler, they have a short trident, same armor. Pretty nice. They're quite weak, I guess. But combat speed 8. And yep, same sort of thing. Broadsword. Yeah, I mean, they're kind of nice for cheap units. Check out the champions. Combo units. Swordsman. These guys don't have any of the ice protection or the chaos power or anything. Tridents. Yeah, these are just low prop flying units. These seem worse than the basic ones, don't they? Impaler. And here's the Sacred Thunderous Paragon. Let's see. They have Chaos Power 1, so Thermal gives them 3 stats. Ice Protection 2. The base protection of 15. They have 21 protection in Cold 3. And they're Sacred with 5 fire resistance, flying. 2 attacks per round. One is a Fire Sword. It doesn't have a fire attack. 21 points of magic damage plus a Morning Star. So they're gonna hit really hard, holy shit. That's awful. Yeah, these guys seem very tanky. They only have 8 combat speed, interestingly. Very, very tanky. Gonna hit extremely hard, and they fly. They're gonna mince all of your commanders and all of your commanders' bodyguards, I imagine. They're insanely cheap as well, 20 gold? Okay, that's a great unit. Yeah, that's really powerful. Yeah. And then they also get Mushus as well. Yeah, I can see why you don't want to attack this guy in cold, do you? Yeah, that's kind of rough. But lots of order and lots of heat. We've cold 1 and order scales, so we could push the minion at him and help a little bit, but yeah, that's a rough one. Got magic I don't want to tangle with either at the moment. The earth spells are really brutal. We don't have an easy way to get shock resistance at the moment, I don't think. I haven't looked, actually. I am casting Iron Skin on all my mages, though, which is the opposite. And the water, we can kind of fix water in a... We need some F2 mages and some items and stuff. But yeah, water and air are rough. Sacreds look rough. Yeah, this nation looks kind of difficult to fight into. These are going to be monsters in their own scales. What about the sites? Let's see. Wall of Gusts, 2 Earth Gems, and Granite Battleground. 30 resources with 2 Earth Gems and a Fire Gem. Wonder if these mages have anything special. Like Bull Scouts or turn into Water Elementals. Who knows? Not going to read them. But that was Satraani. Yeah, looks pretty scary for me to fight into. Probably don't want to piss them off too much. Good stuff. So I'll hand you back over now to Mute in the turn. See you then. Other than that, yeah, just going to take these 2 provinces, just going to do some research now. Going to do lots of more site searching, and finish off taking the water provinces, so I'm just going to pick up some mermen. I'm still just moving stuff in this direction. We're getting the temple up in Cogni this turn. I really wish I'd killed my prophet earlier. I'm not sure if I should do that now or not. Villafors isn't on my border. I'm not too afraid of anyone at the moment. If I can kill him quick, it might be okay. I might move him to Ivermark and give him a water ring and put him underwater. And then drown him. Because there's none of my neighbours that I want to say, hey, do you mind if I just suicide my prophet into you? Because I don't want any of my neighbours to know that I can't bless my army, you know what I mean? So I might move the prophet over just with the intent to drown him, but see whether or not I do that. It would be really nice to have one of the big S3 mages be my prophet, I think. Yeah, this is all wrapped up. We've got a couple of research targets. At the moment, I'm still going to try and get Enchantment 7 quickly. We're doing a lot of research now. This will go up higher very fast. We're recruiting about like 7 of the S1 mages this turn. After that, I want all the boosters and stuff. And some random construction items. We want a banner, and we want maybe some guys with crystal shields. We certainly want some dwarven hammers to start forging lots of stuff. It'd be nice to be able to make like a shroud and a cap every turn. Which is going to be doable if we get this other global up. Just as a baseline, a shroud and a cap every turn, and then plus some other stuff on top of that. And then we'll go up Conjuration for a bit as well, which might be greedy. Probably need to like go further up Thaumaturgy and get some better combat spells, but if we don't get attacked, I'll try and get some of the... Because we can get a lot of diversity at level 6. We have easy access to death, blood, death, water, and air, just from these guys, pretty much. Or all the way to Ether Lords if we want. Sorceresses, maybe. I don't know which kind of sorceress that's going to be. But yeah, there's lots of variety. Just between 6 and 8, we get pretty much every path, I think. Maybe not blood, I can't remember. But yeah, but there's a lot of variety in here. This is really going to be nice. And if we do get the big stellar beams up, I mean, it's potential for 36 or 6. So let's say it's somewhere around 20. If we got like 20 gems naturally, and then we get 20 from the global each turn, 40 pearls a turn is a lot of stuff we can do. We can forge tons of items each turn, or we can do lots of summons each turn. There's plenty of targets in there. Depends what we want to do, I suppose. I think that's it, though. I am forging... Go underwater is just going to forge some coral blades. Apparently you can't cast Voice of Apsu underwater, which I didn't realise, so... we also can't do Voice of Tiamat yet. That's at 5. So he's going to forge some coral blades instead. They're always useful. So we'll get some of those. Got more fires and jars coming, because... Let's see, we've got some cold resistance in alteration. War gives us cold warding, which is a big cold resist for AoE 1. But the low level ones are pretty good as well, which is 5 cold resistant AoE 5. They both require F2 though. Eventually we can summon some more Fire Lords though. Is that what they're called, these guys? Yeah, Fire Lords. Just for some guaranteed F2 mages. And it's all that's really happening at the moment though. Keeping an eye on the borders. I've got scouts pretty deep in Lilithor's territory now. If this stack moves here, then we immediately start putting stuff in position to defend against Lilithors. Unless it moves into the throne, I guess. But we'll be cautious. Right, anything else happening? I think that's it. This turn felt a bit all over the place, but we're not doing anything at the moment, just like doing little things. Lots of site searching going on. Fire and Jar, Coral Blade. Yeah, lots of site searching. I'm also doing a summon in my cap. Summon Black Harpies. Thought I'd just try it out and see what it gives us. And that is it for this turn. So that was turn 35. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next turn. Hey there, welcome back. Enchantment research done. We're up to 6. Not far from 7, 3 turns. I've looked at this a few times, but yeah, go quickly. We can do Barriers of Fire. Fire Shield AoE 6, pretty good. Half of Flames is useful. Heat from Hell, maybe, that'll be useful. Froststone we can do with our God, which is something. Lion Sentinels, I guess we could also cast if we want to. I don't think we do, but yeah. Improved opposition. 100 range opposition. Haven't we got that already? Yeah, we've got the short range one. So this is a normal version of opposition. Then with Arcane Warding, my God can also cast that. Might be kind of hard for our other mages to cast that till we get some boosters out. Even then. Yeah, we need 3 boosters, wouldn't we? A bit prohibitive. Death spells we probably can't cast. Nature ones probably can't. Maybe Algae Man if we put our nature mages into communion. Relief maybe? Not sure. Yeah, but we'll almost at 7. We'll try and get stellar beams. Low fate. I assume that's supposed to be low fat. Low fate ice cube soup. Claim the throne of air. We did lots of site searching spells. We also summoned some black harpies. So before I forget, here's what they look like. They have terrible stats. They have, well, not really much, let's be honest. They are stealthy flying units. If we could get some kind of stealthy commander, that might be useful for something. They do get 2 attacks, even though they're not very likely to hit, and hit very weakly. Combat speed of 4 as well. Well, there they are anyway. I probably won't cast that again for a while. Did lots of site searching. I don't think we found much. I think we found 1 site. Let's just quickly blow through them. Did we find any? Yeah. Enchanted Tower in Centania. So there's an Earth Gem in the Arena province. Yeah, that was it. And then 2 battles. Gaeta and Chilad. No problems there. Zatopek then immediately sent me a message saying, "Oh, so we're at war then." Which, no. We don't have any kind of border. I'm just taking back my Kyrgyz provinces. And I said as much. And he said, "Oh, okay then. No big deal." However, I may have messaged all your neighbors to try and get them to invade you. Sorry about that. So there we go. Thanks as always, Purple. 2 events then. Ogwoods. This is a great event. Ogwoods got 25 income and 20 resources. It's our fort over here, which is quite nice. And Tiny Willow. A handful of gems have been found in the shards of a broken mirror. That's it for messages. Here's how the map looks now. Apparently, yeah, this player Satraani, this is Ramk, and he is in some... I think they're still at war. There's still a war going on between this nation and Icea and Boiba, I think. So it would definitely be really good if we could just try and take this throne off him while he's at war. But in order to do that, we're going to need 2 things. We're going to have to tip the scales here away from cold. Our scales are cold 1, so maybe if we can just get it down to cold 1 in the middle of summer, maybe that would be something. And we also need to get it up to order 3. So we need to push our dominion pretty hard at this throne. I don't know if we can actually do it, but we can try. It might be worth doing something fancy, like, there's an item you can forge that lowers dominion in the province, right? We could put that on a scout and sit it there. Maybe that would be okay. Maybe that would be... No, because we still want to push order in. We don't just want to neutralize the scale. Neutralizing the scales would neutralize the temperature. We still want to push order in somehow. I don't know, it's a target anyway. Other options are, we could try and see how small these 2 players are, and maybe roll over one of those next. Big target would be Lilithors. This would, if we were able to like roll over Lilithors, that would give us a lot of throne access. But 1, 2, this one is technically mine, although I think this player, Zatopek, made it clear that he's trying very hard to take this. But I don't know, Lilithors is kind of scary. I'm not sure what we do exactly, but for now, plan is very simple anyway. We're still just going to sit still. Chilad is interesting. It allows us to recruit Bone Tribe guys who are D1 mages. That would be our little way into death. Might also come with air as well. It's also quite good. We don't have any death or air. So I'm going to put down a temple and a lab here right away, just to recruit a few of those guys that we've got them. And then we can start doing some death and air stuff with them, I suppose. So that's something. Everyone else in this region, just going to sit back in these 2 forts. I'm going to gradually recruit some more units in this region. And yeah, mostly just doing research. Try and hit enchantment 7 and then construction 6. And while that's happened, there's like lots of red arrows in this area, all heading west. Yeah, I'm just building up forces in Cedarwood. Well, currently there's 1 underwater unit heading here. There's also some goats. But we've got these guys moving over. Got some guys building up in Seabrond. There's a few bits and pieces moving over. We'll try and attack the Ictiad province once we get here. And then if we need to, we can sit there for a few turns recruiting some more Ictiads, and then we can attack Deep Sea as well. Since I'm building buildings in Chilad, I don't have any gold to build any temples underwater yet. So this H1 priestess will just sat here preaching. I am sending my prophet over. I think I will try and drown him here. I have my god now. My god can teleport around. So technically my god can claim thrones as well. But I don't know, this seems so weird to me, teleporting a fountain around. But it's an option. Yeah, sure, we can do that. I'd still like to be able to have my god and my prophet teleporting around though, so the plan still is to drown my prophet and replace him with an S3 prophet, but if we get attacked, I will not do that. I will keep him alive so that he can bless my armies, but see what happens. That's about it for this turn. I think I might be forging some things, I can't remember. I'm doing another Ring of Water Breathing. Is that really it? That's really it. So, yeah, kind of a simple turn actually. But it would be cool if we get Stellar Beams. So if I get Stellar Beams, then I'll just go right into construction and I'll just start rocking out boosters and shrouds. Which I think would be pretty cool. But that is it for this turn. So I will end it. Mercenary contract, really? Oh, Fishmaster Sog. I still want Fishmaster Sog. He could sit here casting Voice of Tiamat. Technically, I could teleport my god to Embracer and just cast Voice of Tiamat with him, though, if I really want to. So, I guess I'm comfortable letting it expire. Yeah, why not? But that was turn... See, I have no idea. That was turn 36. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.